Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, old Steve-O. Happy birthday to me. Hey, thank you very much, guys. Thanks for thinking of me. Steven, Betsy, Beth, and Johnny. You guys all sent me gifts. I can't believe it. I don't deserve it, guys. I don't deserve it. I really don't. But thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And Steven, look at the toy you bought me from Harbor Freight. Check this out. Wow, buddy. I've been wanting one of these for a long time, guys. For a long time. And I've got the old style, you know. Little wind comes by and blows out the flame. But I wanted it mainly for cooking carpenter ants. Just, you know, I put these buckets on top, guys, keep the sunlight out off my jars, and helps keep the algae out and keeps it cooler, the liquid cooler. And then I put a brick on top of the bucket, right? The dollar store buckets. And them bull ants love to set up housekeeping under those lids. So when I see them, I let it down. I raise it slowly because they'll scurry, right? And so I lift it slowly. If I see them, a lot of times they're under there, and some of them, they got so much in there, they got eggs. They're laying eggs under there. They just got a circus going on under there. So I grab my torch I keep in the truck, fire it up, go back, lift the bucket up, and I just cook everybody. It's just fun. It's a lot of fun cooking. It sounds like Rice Krispies popping. But this is cool too, Stephen. I really appreciate it. Eustis, Florida. Betsy sent me a gift certificate. She knows Miss Daisy and I like to, because Miss Daisy's Italian, right? She likes to go to Carrabba's. I got a gift certificate for Carrabba's, and I got two. That was from Betsy, the gift certificate for Carrabba's, and then Beth and Johnny, Lowe's gift certificates. Very cool. I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much. So what Steve-O's doing here right now with this cool little torch, I just went out and bought me 2 cases of pints wide mouth. Remember me telling you I use wide mouth? And my neighbor hippie John, I just called him. I said, you want some metal lids? Heck yeah, why don't you use them for your bees? I said, no thank you, John. You can have them for doing what he does. All kind of stuff, guys. He's making all kind of stuff over there. Some of it, I don't know, could be scary, but anyway, yeah. So he's getting all the metal lids, and here's what I'm doing with my, I thought I'd show you what I do for a feeder hole on these things. So what I've got here basically is a T-pin. I got a little old T-pin here, actually, from my taxidermy days. I got a set of grabbers here to lock it in, and I heat up my needle. And all you need, guys, is just one hole dead center in this thing. You put it in, you wall it around a little bit. About an 1/8 inch hole is all you need. Works so slick, guys, so slick. See there? Goes fast. I got to go out here and feed some bees. It looks like the little 2-framers are doing good, guys. So far, I won't know to the end of the month probably how just well they're doing here. I got some virgins installed in some of those out there, so it'll be cool to see how they do. I will be doing probably another round of grafts on the next new moon, which is probably the 30th of this month. I think I'm going to burn off some copies of the Black Ochre Queen. I'll set up, what I'll do is set up a cell builder and probably just run one round. I'll run one round of grafts out of that. Yeah. And then what we'll do is just break the, I'll probably break that thing up, the cell builder, into you know, resources to load more two-framers. What I'll do. Yeah, you can do them all in the same yard. There, that was quick and easy. I went through those. It's got a cool little knob on it here. You can turn it up really high, shut her down. That is very cool, Stephen. Thank you for that tool, bro. I appreciate it. So yeah, I've got these. We'll set these up this way here. They don't, the two-framers won't have so much liquid to go through. Actually, they've run some of them dry out there already. Those quarts I got on them now. So anyway, we'll go back here and I'll set these up, these little quarts on them. I mean these pints on them, and see how they look. Alrighty guys, here's a little two-framers cooking here. I got a virgin in I got a virgin, where are they out here? I marked them somewhere here. I got a virgin in this one. And these two I got virgins in for sure. There's 3 of them that I know of, 3 of them. Yeah, they're coming along, but see, the quarts are too much. This is the right action right here, guys. This is the right action. That's a whole lot better look right there, guys. Yeah, that's a better look. Quite a few bees in there. Quite a few bees. So yeah, see that? That's a lot better. A lot better. Because you get too much syrup. Now these could be some weak ones. Now this one here is a virgin in here, and that is extremely weak. A lot of them won't make it. Let's be honest, a lot of them won't make it. And you know, one problem we have right here, there's a big crack in there, okay? There's a big crack in there. So what happened on that crack? That's something I need to watch. There's some warpage, there's some bow in that wood, right? Well, when you're making them up in the same yard and you got to lock them down for about 3 days. They're going to go back to the other hive. The ones that are coming out of the brood, they don't know any place other than where they just came out of, see? But this one may make it, who knows? But I have to look at that before I seal them up. And the solution there, if you do have a warpage and you got a crack where they're going to escape and go back to the original colony, get that shrink wrap that up, and then you can stick it right in that hole and jam it up just like I've done here. You can jam them up side by side, one entrance going each way. And then make different, you know, different little marks on the front end. You know, put some Nasty Nancy and maybe some Chuck and some Jill faces on them, you know. Don't get it too scary now, because they may not want to come in, all right? I'm just saying. But yeah, you put little different faces on them and whatnot, symbols. There's a Z there, there's a circle with a dot in the middle. You know, just mix it up. Just get happy with it, you know. These queens will recognize this. There's a fat little nook right there now. A fat little two-framer. So I'm going to change these all out to pints. All of these are going to pints. I think that's going to be a lot better move. We've got more over here ready for go. I got to get lids up for those. Got to get lids on those. Those are going to get filled up on the next round. We're going to keep these cooking. I think I've got 26 total here so far. we'll see how these goes. I may want to just bump this up to 40, say 40, 42 framers, and then make a pile, a flipping pile, guys, of 5 framers. Yeah, we'll make a pile of 5 framers. I got quite a batch here. I've got some I'm hoping will come back from buyers. You know, if I can keep, you know, I've got some, here's some supers, a few supers here. We're gonna bump that up, because this is what I want to do, guys. Here's my goal for the year. I want to get at least 40 double to triple stacked, okay? 40 colonies, double, triple stacked. That'll be enough for me, I think. I don't need to get any more industrial strength than that in this operation. I'm retired, guys. I'm retired, okay? Now, if I get this property right here, I'm still waiting for some of you to send me that. That's just 11 acres. That million point five. If I can get that $1.5 million, I can purchase this plus create my Garden of Eden. Then you're going to see something really cool, and we're going to be able, and this is going to get zoned ag. If I get this thing zoned ag, which I'm sure I will, I can have as many colonies as I want in here, okay? And we can pretty much supply all the colonies, most of the colonies, to a lot of beekeepers, especially hobbyists getting into the thing, because our bees are going to be the cheapest in the USA, okay? And a lot of people don't get into this wonderful, I mean wonderful, hobby of beekeeping because of the price. You go out there and look at the prices of some of this stuff, it's crazy, okay? It's absolutely crazy. I don't feel that bees are worth that kind of money, okay? What's driving the cost of bees today is pollination, and a lot of it is almonds. Almonds in California is driving the prices of this. So they get pollination service. So if you can buy, you know, I don't know what they get. Put a note below, guys. What, I know some of you California guys watch me. I don't know. Put below what you guys get per hive, say for 10 frames of bees pollinating almonds in California. Put in description below. That tells you what is driving the cost of these bees. These people are willing to pay big money to pollinate, because you have to have them, I guess, to pollinate almonds. Oranges, not so much. The wind will do that. It's kind of like corn, you know. It just wind pollinates itself. You don't need bees on corn cobs, right? It's kind of, it helps with orange citrus and all. It helps, but it's not a thing. There's some other stuff. I think cucumbers, and there's a few melons. I think watermelon can benefit from bees. So pollination drives the cost of these things. But what my goal in life is to get as many people involved in honeybees as a hobby as I can. That's my whole thought process here. So I don't have to do this. I don't even have to sell bees, guys. I don't have. This is just a hobby for me, okay? Used to be in the game a little more seriously, because I was running 250 colonies, moving them 4 times a year. But that was in the 80s. Them days are over. The old Steve-O's back can't handle that heavy lifting anymore. So, but if you young fellas want to get into this game, the sky's kind of the limit, you know. You can get into this thing and make a pretty decent living at it. It's one of the most interesting hobbies, livelihoods that I can think of. I've done all kind of stuff my whole life. I've done everything from turning wrenches to installing heavy-duty construction, underground pipe work, you name it. I've done it, and the honeybee game is the most interesting thing to me of all of it. So anyway, that's what I like to do, is purchase this land. If some millionaire wants to donate some money, we can purchase it and turn this thing into an actual Garden of Eden. Yes, we can. And I'm not going to profit from it, no. But the people will be able to come and visit this place and come through it and see exactly how bees are produced, what bees do in the environment, and this and that. We're going to have like a whole little, it'll be a Garden of Eden for butterflies and bees is what it's going to be. Yeah. Pollinators. Yeah, I'm kind of a pollinator myself, you know, just ask Miss Daisy. I hope she don't see this video, man, oh man. Anyway, thanks for stopping by today, guys, and thought I'd show you a quickie what old Steve was doing. These little two-framers look like they're cooking. Some of them are. Yeah. What I'll do probably on the next round of these guys, I'm going to set up a stand over there that's ant proof like this one. These things are very vulnerable to carpenter ants. We've got our little ant proof deals going here with a little cat food thing. I've got another deal I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how you can set it up, this ant proof action, using the steel rails. What's going to be, I can tell you what it's going to be right off and get go. You see the wooden plank sitting on top of these cans here. Right? They're sitting on there. Instead of this beam sitting on there, what we can have is a 2x4 like this. PT 2x4. You envision a PT 2x4 with two holes drilled in it, and this wire coming up through. That 2x4 will be sitting on top of those reservoir cans, but we got a little different deal. They're not so small. I've got robbed some pans from Miss Daisy, little tin pans. We'll put a brick in there. Put a brick in there, and we'll put another tin hat on top. That'll keep the rain out, and then we'll put the 2x4 beam across there with this rail system. So you can use a pipe stand there with that. That's an 8-foot board there. See, these are 8-foot here pipes. You could do the same thing. The that sticky stuff that I've used to use before, it is no good. Do not use it. That sticky stuff does not work. It works for a while, but not very long. So this little moat system thing, actually, Martin came up with it. And it looks to me like it's working pretty cool. So anyway, that's what's going on in my world right now, guys. And I want to, again, thank you guys very much for thinking of my birthday. I mentioned it a while back. I didn't think anybody would pick up on it. I just said, guys, Steve-O's birthday's coming in May. So, you know, send me gifts. And by golly, you guys came through. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Be happy, be strong. We got to keep getting her on. See ya.